everybody, I hope you're all well. This one is going to be a bit of a weird video, unfortunately, because when I was actually recording this video, I didn't have any sound, or, well, the microphone didn't pick up what I was saying, basically. So I am recording this as a voiceover. So just bear with me. Okay, so in this part of the video, I'm actually talking about how you can get some more conservation credits. So as you can see on the right hand side, there's lots of names. So if you were to click into it, click on the name, it takes you to a guest, and you just click say hello and you earn 20 conservation credits. I believe you can do that 5 times. So that's what I'm just doing here. I'm just showing you can do it 5 times. It's just a little bit of an extra way for you to get some more conservation credits, which is always really helpful. Yeah, anything more than 5 times, it just says you've said hello to the recommended amount of people. So in this part of the video, I am just putting in another staff area, because at the moment the staff have to go quite far over the other side of the view for a break, other side of the zoo for a break, or to bring any kind of food or anything over for the animals or the vets. So I'm putting another one of those in, and I did end up having to, or when I built the staff area originally, I messed it up a little bit and separated the group out. Group was split in half, so some of the rooms came over originally and some didn't. But that's the finished look. But we'll obviously do some decorating later on when we do the speed decorating build. So in this particular clip, I'm just trying to decide where to put our saltwater crocodile. Trying to decide whether or not it's going to be a big enough space, where we might put some food shops or drink shops at a later date, and where we could also put our speckled caiman as well. In this clip, the Asian small-clawed otter kept escaping, and you'll see, look, see, did you see that? They were jumping everywhere. So yeah, we did have a couple escape. So in a minute, yeah, in this one you'll see the transversal area, and they can actually get out pretty much all over this side, because they are very good climbers and they can climb over all the rocks. So I didn't anticipate that very much when I built that habitat, or I didn't check this side anyway. So what you'll see me do in just a moment is just kind of trying to edit it a little bit, trying to move the rocks around, and try and stop them escaping. So you can see I've just moved the gate forward a little bit, and then moved the surrounding rocks over too, and added in a little bit of a wooden barrier just to stop them kind of jumping over the edge. They can still climb on the rocks, and they can still look out at the staff and the guests up on the bridge on their way out of the monorail ride, but they can no longer escape, which is always really good. I don't think they're classed as dangerous animals, so the guests don't run away, but it's never good if you've got a little otter running around in a busy zoo, I suppose. So in this particular clip, I'm just having a little look to see if we have any babies, and I'm just renaming the otters either M for mother or D for dad, just to distinguish the males and the females, and to also keep a track on who is the mum and who is the dad. This just comes in handy for when they do start having babies and they're not all named just their name, because sometimes it can get a bit confusing trying to look for the babies. It's just easy to distinguish the mum and the dad and the babies. And we also had some cheetah babies as well, so I'm just showing you this, and they're really cute and they're really fluffy, so that is great that we've got some cheetah babies. I do show you those in a little bit. So I think all of our big cats, or all of our big animals, have babies. Even the clouded leopards, the Bengal tigers, the white lions, and the cheetahs now all have babies. So I think that, yeah, I think that is all of them. But here you are, here's the baby cheetahs. So they're both snoozing away on the ground. And I believe we see in a minute that we've got one male here, and this one here is a female, right next to their mum, lying on the bedding area. So they're really cute, little fluffy head, which is great. So we've got 2 babies, 1 male and 1 female for the cheetahs, which is fantastic. Okay, so now we are just trying to work out what saltwater crocodiles we are going to buy. I think I do my usual trick of forgetting that we need to learn about them and how many babies they can do. So there you are, see, I've just figured it out. So we have a little look and see if we can distinguish how many babies we're going to have. You can pause to read if you like. There you are. So we need to determine how many babies they have, how many males and how many females we can have in the habitat, area of space that they can have as well, and the water depth as well, which is always really helpful to know before you buy and before you start building the habitats. So here I believe you can have 3 babies and 1 male and 1 female. So this is what we do. Then we get sidetracked and we think, oh, we haven't done any research, so we put the research on the otters, so hopefully that will help them get a little bit more enrichment. And I just remind you guys, if you are playing along or you do open up your own zoos, make sure you are researching your diseases. And I also remind you to take a look at your mechanic research, and the top 3 that you need to research first would definitely be the barriers. That would be for your shy animals. You get your dark glass, one-way glass, and other things. So definitely the barriers, the power, so you get your solar panels, and your habitats as well. We have now bought our saltwater crocodile, which I think this is the male one, yes. So we've gone for that one there. I think that we used our conservation credits for that one because they are quite young. Rearranged the order of the trading shop to age range. So we got the youngest at the top, youngest alligator or crocodile, sorry, at the top. We are now heading into the speed build for the habitat, so I will be quiet for this part, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll speak to you in a moment. Okay, so we have completed the food build for our saltwater crocodiles, and I forgot to mention that we actually brought kind of like an albino crocodile for our female. So yeah, they look really cool at the moment. So we've got one male and one female in here. So yeah, she almost kind of looks like a greeny tinge. So I've never seen a kind of like an albino or a white coloured alligator before. So crocodile, my goodness. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. I've also explained in here that the little rocks that we use to place over the floor, I had to actually take them out because they kept getting stuck on it, and the crocodiles were saying, or when you did the transversal area, would show up saying that they had a lot less space than they actually did, so they kept getting stuck in the area by the food. I had to take them all out, unfortunately. So it's a bit less rocky than what we originally planned, but hopefully it still looks good anyway. So I'm just saying in this little clip about the water, it's not too deep, but it's also just enough for them to kind of swim around comfortably in it. And the guests can have a nice good view. I didn't do like a deep water viewing area like we have for the last two because they didn't necessarily dive that much, and they're so big anyway you wouldn't miss them in the water, so I just kept this one a bit shallow. Okay, so we've got some research here done for our otter. Okay, and I'm just having a little look at our food for our animals because I realised I forgot to update them when we've done any research or put new animals in. So I'm just making sure that the animals are not on food level 1, they're more on level 2 or level 3, just so they can have a better enrichment. Just double checking everything to make sure that we've researched everything, and we just need to research the saltwater crocodile. But yes, I do hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry it's a little bit of a random one with my voiceover, and hopefully the microphone works next time. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye!